Welcome to Hit the Brakes, where we dive into the top stories, market trends, and ins and outs of the supply chain. No matter if you're tuning in from the cab of your truck, behind your desk, or on your daily commute, we're glad you're here and we're ready to serve you. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, Mitchell, so we just got back from San Antonio from the TIA Capital Ideas Conference, which was awesome. What are some of your key takeaways?
I always enjoy that conference. It's always very beneficial to me, to our business, and to our customers. I feel like ultimately, and carriers. So this year was a little bit different than years past, in that I think in the years past I've gone and I saw some sort of I was exposed to some new technology or a new vendor or something along those lines. There's lots of great vendors out there who are doing a lot of big things for our industry. But I'd say the biggest takeaway for me this year was really just the networking and being able to just network with our peers, exchange ideas with some of our peers, and really I think my biggest thing was it was somewhat, I guess, affirming of what we're already doing. Some of those conversations that I had. AI continues to be a big topic of discussion in our industry and the country at large, but and across industries and businesses, but especially in logistics. I see a lot of companies just pouring into that, looking how to make the best use of it. I'm thankful that I feel like we've already started along that journey, and I was thankful of where we or the way that we were approaching it. There are people out there that we spoke with that I think are looking to displace their workforce or their teams and replace a carrier sales representative, something along those lines. But there's others that have are looking to use those tools to supplement what they're already doing and to empower their people, which is the approach that we are taking. And so I think I was really excited just to see that, to be exposed to more of it, but also just to be encouraged by the approach that we're already taking. Also, fraud just continues to be a big, huge piece of that conference, rightfully so. We continue to face that challenge as an industry, and every business that operates inside the space is fighting that every single day. So I'm glad to see that we're all trying to tackle this together. I think there's some neat tools, come down the pipeline with AI that can help fight the fraud. We're already using a lot of those, but kind of the scary part is that the bad guys have access to this AI stuff as well. So it's just good to be educated and see that side of it as well. So,
Awesome. Okay. So what are your thoughts on, I guess you talked a little bit about technology and a lot of the vendors that we saw in our industry. We saw a lot of our vendor partners, which was really great, just to kind of like network with them as well. But what are your thoughts on the technology that Fetch has and really our tech stack as of right now?
Humbly, I'm thankful for where we are in relation to our peers, but I feel like we're on the leading edge of that, of how we're building out the AI. We're working with partners. Some people are looking to build that technology in-house. I think that just drives up your costs, and ultimately you end up passing those expenses on to the customer somewhere along the line. So I think we're doing it in the most cost efficient or effective manner on that front, but also but we're not skipping on any of the capabilities. So I'm thankful. I feel like we're in a good position. I feel like our customers have benefited from it. They may not see it on the front line necessarily, so to speak, like right in front of them, but they're benefiting from this, us quickly giving them information, easily allowing them to go into a portal to access information into the location of a truck or billing information, whatever it is, but just taking advantage of the technology out there to do that, and to also quickly give them rates and provide them capacity. We're already on the leading edge of a lot of that kind of stuff. It's going to get better with time. All these models take training and take time for them to get better, but a lot of the things that people are talking about doing, we're already doing. So
great, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the market that we're still in 25? We're in April and everybody keeps talking about a shift in the market. What are your thoughts on Fetch's position right now and where we are in the marketplace?
Yeah, I feel good of where Fetch is right now. How we've approached these past 2 years, and we've gotten leaner. We've gotten better with our technology. There's a lot of competition out in the market still. Lots of brokers. Our customers hear from 10 brokers a day. That continues to be the feedback we receive, but I do feel like we have a really great service and product to offer to our customers. As far as where it fits in the market, I feel like we're positioned well for growth when this market, quote unquote, does flip. But everyone's guessing right now with the tariffs and all these things, and there's so many different variables right there. Everyone is confident in is that eventually it will change, and that the market will get tighter. And I think that we're well positioned to help our customers when that happens, and be there for our carriers and as well, and help them grow. We're trying to work, do our best to work with our carrier partners today and give them lanes that match their networks. But I feel like when the opportunity for growth to the industry presents itself, then we're very well positioned to grow with our customers and grow with the market. Thanks for joining us on Hit the Brakes podcast. Want to know more about today's episode? Visit fetchfreight.com to connect with someone from our team, get a quote, join our carrier network, and more. Check out the show notes below for specific links mentioned in the episode.